Hello family, welcome to my channel and I welcome you to another episode of the networking series today. I hope you had an amazing day and I know that you are doing so well. If it is your first time coming to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And if you are watching me live on Facebook, go ahead and click on that follow button, because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make this year and beyond. And in a short while, I'm going to share with you why. So why do you lack confidence? We are building confident global champions, and these emerging and intentional individuals are building strong self-esteem, strategic networks and connections to actually thrive in their spaces for the deployment of their purpose. And that is why we are bringing this content to you on this space, so you will be able to understand why, to interpret the how. All right, so basically, why do you lack confidence? Right? Why do you lack confidence? Remember that confidence is an expression of something, and so I want to let you know why you cannot be able to express yourself confidently. Right? Amazing. The first thing is that you run away from every challenge life poses at you, because you think that every challenge, you are not worthy enough to be able to deal with it. Now, you see every challenge as failure, as a disadvantage, and not something not to be dealt with. Of course, challenges are going to request for your audacity. Challenges are opportunities, not a threat. They are all opportunities to see the other side of your life. You can remember the way you were brought up, or the way you grew from when you were a child. And so there are so many things. There are some things that that was a threat to you. If you do not do this, you are not going to eat, and you understand that over time you got used to these things. So you'll be like, oh, so if I'm not going to eat, of what use, right? You have gotten over it because, but at first it was a challenge, but it's an opportunity that decided to dare your audacity. You need to understand that every challenge is an opportunity, and the moment you own up to actually face those challenges is where you'll be able to boost your level of confidence. So you run away from it, you run away from those difficult conversations. You think running away from it is the best way to solve the issue. No, the best way is to actually confront those difficult conversations, even when it is difficult. And because you were able to confront it, has something to do with your expression on going ahead to even deal with more difficult problems. And that's boost your level of confidence, because your conviction is going to be strengthened. All right, and understand that those expression of confidence is as a result of your conviction coming from your experience. So let yourself have the experience, and don't run away from those challenges that are going to give you the experience you need to be able to exude confidence. Now, why do you lack confidence? The second why you lack confidence is because you are slow to take action. You know everything. You know those things. Write a book. You're waiting. You're waiting for the right time. Perfection. You're waiting for the right time. And you know that when you are slow to action, you are fast in increasing your level of fear. Right? So you build up your fear when you are slow to act. That is why a lot of people know a lot, but they have not done anything about it. Why? Because they are very slow. They love procrastination. They love I don't know if they do, but I think they love it enough to be able to stay in it. So what is that thing you have been procrastinating about? Why are you taking so long to actually do this? You have thought about it. You've seen that that's the way you can actually get started, because you don't get it figured out only by thinking. You need to work on them. So why are you slow in this? Why are you procrastinating? It is time for you not to breed your fear, and actually begin to build your confidence by taking fast action. Because whatever you delay at will be more expensive by the time you decide to catch up. And of course, you know what that means. So that is number one. Is number two reason why you lack confidence, because you are slow to act. You are slow to take that particular implementation that will help you have that experience. The third is that you lack confidence because you are always you lack confidence because you are always afraid to say no, And why are you afraid to say no? Because it is as a result of undefined values. You don't have non-negotiables, so you don't even know anything that goes for you is yes, whether it pleases you or not. You just want to say, you just struggle to say no. Everything is yes, whether it's an opportunity for you or not, you are saying yes, because in the world today, you want to do a lot of things. You want to be everywhere in the name of influence, in the name of being a celebrity. That's not how it works. Not everything in life is for you. And by the time you own up and be able to say no and begin to go for no, you see that rejection will be afraid of you, right? You will be able to build resilience as a character that you need to succeed progressively. And by the time you build that resilience, right, what is going to happen is that your level of confidence is going to be boosted. You will exude more confidence, and you know that you can now be able to say, no, this is not for my brand. Yes, this is for my brand. You can actually stand up for yourself and stand for what you stand for. So why are you afraid to say no? That is why you lack self-confidence. Your confidence it's on a low because you are afraid to say no. Say no when it is not something that works with your values. And then the best way to actually learn how to say no is to identify and define those values. What are your non-negotiables? What don't you stand for? What are those things that you don't like? What are those things that you don't want it to be part of your brand? Stand up for them. And then be able to say, no, I don't do this. This doesn't work for me, and I don't stand for this. These are my standards. So what are your standards? That when people are coming with every other thing, it's something that you can boldly say, I am not part of this. It has a way of boosting your self-confidence. So go and define your values so you can be able to own up to build resilience needed for your progressive success. Jara. Oh. So what is my Jara? Most of the time you focus on how you feel more than the progress you want to make. A lot of people, why you lack confidence is that, what is my mommy going to say about this? What is my daddy going to say about this? Now, I want to ask you, what is going to be your life if you don't do so? Are you going to be happy with yourself? Are you going to have peace if you don't do so? Can you think from the outcome and forget about the feelings? And as a matter of fact, action creates feeling. And one thing you need to understand is that confidence is not built in convenience. You have to be inconvenient about these things to actually build confidence. So it doesn't have to be convenient for you to actually build confidence. So therefore, you have to be able to take action, because action creates feelings, right? So you want to take action to be able to create that feeling that you are looking for. You don't wait to feel for it. You want to make progress, whether you feel like it or not. It has to deal with discipline, right? And that way you will see yourself, I've done this over time, even when I don't feel like. That is why when you see people crush a level of success, you will see that they did things even when they don't like it. They apply the discipline. But a lot of people run away from being disciplined and seeing it as something so hard. And so if you want to live an easy life, you need to do the hard things. And in doing the hard things, you can now be able to boost your confidence, right? Use fear of failure to your advantage. That is why you need to go for no. Go for rejection. When people reject you, if you have not gotten to the point where when people reject you and you begin to smile and begin to feel like they are missing out on something for them saying no. And most of the times it is their perception about things that is making them to say no, not because you are not worth in their space per se. So you need to be able to get to that point, and you need to be able to do this thing consistently and progressively for you to actually boost your level of confidence, because these things are in dimension. And that is why we are building Confident Global Champions, and that is why Confident Global Champions is for you, because it is in the consistency that you boost your level of confidence. You know how to do the hard things, you know how to start new things, and you start new things expressing yourself over impression, right? And then you can now be able to dare new things in the midst of your progress. If that is you, type CGC in the comment section, or click the link in the description of this channel, and of course we are going to have that productive conversation. If you're watching me live on Facebook, right, click the link on my bio and we'll be able to take it from there. With that, I know that you have gotten a lot of value, and I still remain your friend and your go-to-get networking strategist, Linda on MFO. Don't forget that anyone who needs to hear this, copy the link and share to them, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. With that, I'm going to say